You want to work out, but there's no gym around you. So you say to yourself, I'm not going to the gym, it's too far. And you give up on the dream of having an amazing physique. But what does your best self do? He works out in his own gym, the one he has built himself, through months of gathering rocks of various weights. He built this physique using the floor to do push-ups and squats, using the tree branches to do pull-ups, and using the rocks as dumbbells. That's how he has built such an amazing physique to admire. Be more like your best self. So you probably don't work out, and your excuse is that there's no gym around you, that there is nowhere to work out. But there actually is, Here's how to do it. You need to have these three base exercises, which are push-ups, pull-ups, and squats. Basically for the push, pull, and leg day, You do push-pull leg split, and you work out 6 times per week. 6 days per week. And 1 day is rest. You might say that this is not, like beginner friendly or whatever, but this is for the sake of getting into it, so that you actually are more consistent, and just work out basically all the time. Because when you work out 3 times a week, you are more likely to miss a day, because it's only 3 times per week, And when you work out 6 times per week, it's less likely that you miss that day, because it's, you work out more basically. Because when you miss like 1 day in the split, that basically is push, rest, pull, rest, leg, rest, rest, which I used to do. When you miss 1 day, you lose basically 1 week of progress, because you don't work that push day, for a week. But when you miss 1 day, of push day, and this split that I recommend you right now, which is 6 times per week and 1 rest day, you miss 1 push day, but you only miss like half a week, half a week of exercise, so of progress basically. So this is more beginner friendly in my opinion, because you just get into it, and it's basically better overall. So for push day you need to do push-ups, for pull day you need to do pull-ups. These are the most difficult, so if it's too difficult, you can do the easier variations, like reverse row, where you pull yourself and you basically have your legs on the floor, and pull yourself to the bar. And like I said, I want this to be no equipment, but you need something to pull off, while doing pull-ups. So I recommend you go outside in nature, and find a good tree branch, one for doing the regular pull-ups, and another one to do the reverse rows, which are basically the easier variation of the pull-ups, because you half of the weight is on the floor. If you don't work out, you're probably not in that great of shape, so if you're skinny, that might work for you, the pull-ups, because you're lighter. But for the heavier ones, do the rows. It's better for you, And if you can do push-ups, do like kneeling push-ups. And if you can do squats, try to do like half squats, where you don't go full in, but you pass in the middle and then push from there. Basically, do the easier variations if you cannot do the regular ones. Do squats for leg day. Of course, you need to do calf raises to grow your calves. With push-ups, you target your tricep, your chest, and your front delt of your shoulder, and a bit of side delt, but mostly the front one. By doing pull-ups, you target your back and your bicep a bit. By doing squats on the leg day, you target your quads, your hamstrings, and your glutes. Do like 3 sets of each exercise, You don't need to go to failure, It's about getting into the habit of working out. So just do like, 10 reps, 15. Basically, for the beginners, stop 2 reps or 3 reps after it feels, after you feel that burn in your muscle, that it starts to get difficult. So do that basically. It's not that close to the failure, Do like 2 reps in that set that feel difficult. Do 3 sets of each exercise, I said that. And every week try to add another variation of that exercise. For the leg day, I would recommend adding calf raises, because you don't train your calf with doing squats, because basically it doesn't make sense. Progressively overload, go harder and harder each exercise, so that you actually grow, and you don't need any equipment to do this basically. Only for the pull-ups, you need to go outside in nature to pull yourself basically to the tree branch, but nothing else needed, you don't need to buy shit. But if you want to, you can just buy a pull-up bar, it's convenient. But for those that don't want to buy shit and just, have excuses that I need to have this and that to work out, you don't need anything, just go outside in nature and grab a tree branch and do pull-ups there. So yeah, basically no equipment, and that means no excuses. That's why you don't need gym to be in shape, you just need to be more creative, and go around it. But that's how you start working out, basically with no equipment. And yeah, hope this video helped you. If it did, make sure to subscribe, join our community, like, comment so that the video gets pushed out to people that need to hear this. Share this with someone that might need it, and have a nice day and see you next one. Peace.